Speaking of comedy, we got some audio of Club Soda Kenny doing stand-up at the Cringe Humor Show. That happened a couple weeks ago.
Good.
And I hear he killed on stage, so.
Did he?
What are you laughing at?
Club Soda Kenny.
Oh.
It's Kenny.
Why?
No,
I
missed something. Yeah, he killed.
Oh, you thought I was laughing at Bill's sandwich?
Yeah, I didn't know what you were. That's fine.
I just looked at it and laugh and noticed it looks good.
Hell, all of a sudden I wouldn't take a bite. Like,
I know. What was?
Like you guys fucking did.
No, I was confused. That's all.
Hazing.
I'm sorry. Okay, so it's Club Soda Kenny at the Cringe Humor Show. Let's take a little listen here.
All right, coming to the stage is a man you'll hear on the Opie and Anthony show almost every day. Put your hands together for Mr. Club Soda Kenny.
Every day.
Every day.
I love the people that use this show as their credits.
Every day?
Hear him on the show almost every day?
There are advertisements for comedians and stuff in local papers, or you'll hear a commercial on a radio show or something, and their credit is that they're regular on our show, and I don't even know the guy's name. I'm like, maybe we had him on like one time, like years ago.
And that's your fucking credit.
I know, but it's strange.
You have to exaggerate any credit you have.
Yeah, any credit you read or see for a comic is so exaggerated. There's some that you see, as seen on the Tonight Show, and they mean with Carson, like it was that long ago.
You know what? I like the guys who they'll say this guy has written for the Tonight Show, and all it means is that he's submitted jokes that they've turned down. Seriously, they just writes them in and they never use them. I wrote for the show.
Yeah.
The best example of that is Bob Gullub, who's a comic friend of ours, still says in his intro, was seen in Goodfellas.
Are you kidding?
You know Bob Gullub.
Yeah.
Here's Bob Gullub in Goodfellas. Hey, you got a phone? Two niggas just stole my truck.
Yeah, that guy.
That's Bob Gullub. He's a stand-up comic in the diner, and he
was on screen for what, 5 seconds? Or did he have
if
more?
You slow it down. Yeah, it was just a quick one line. It was a funny line, and but he's at his credits.
Well, what's his name from Scarface?
Angel Salazar.
Yeah.
He had a real part, though. At least Angel had a real part in that.
Yeah, but
way.
To still use it?
Good point.
His character had a name.
Yeah.
That's another big one.
It's big if your character had a name.
Yeah, guy driving truck.
You're not just surly truck driver.
That's how
Spider-Man.
you know you're nobody when you're named after your job.
Yeah.
Guy who?
Guy with mop.
Worse to be guy with mop number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Second guy.
Guy who caused mess that Mop Man needed to clean up as I slink out.
All right, let's
Number 4.
Let's listen to Kenny.
Wow. Big intro.
Exactly.
Was
he still driving in from Jersey?
You only wanted me to talk for 5 minutes, so why are you playing the music so long?
Oh, he addressed it.
Not in a very funny way.
I want to thank Patrick for inviting me down. It's the holiday season. Is everybody enjoying the show so far? Well, that'll change drastically now. In case anybody doesn't know it, I'm married. And let me tell you, I'd rather eat my own shit than be married. So my wife is always telling me I don't spend enough quality time with her. So I tied up her hands and feet and I jerked off on her nose.
I like it.
And then I pistol whipped her and fucked her in the ass.
That guy. Yeah.
Normally I don't bother with my wife. I usually just jerk off on her pillow just to let her know I'm around.
All right. Hold on.
There's a theme here.
This is killing?
Yeah. Who said killing?
I heard Club Soda Kenny did some stand-up, and I heard he killed.
Here's the review. Club Soda Kenny, an One show crony and Meet the Creeps legend, stopped by the December Cringe Humor Show and proceeded to violate everyone in the audience, belting out rape and pedophile joke one after another. Kenny's performance will go down as one of the most cringeworthy sets in show history.
Cringeworthy does not mean kill.
Yes, it does. This guy's a regular on the show, and when he goes on stage, he kills.
He is not killing.
Well, let's listen further here.
It may pick up.
That's because the last time my wife said yes to me is when I proposed.
That should be a setup, Kenny.
My wife is always telling me that I'm not romantic. So to get back at her, I fucked her dog. I'm not gay or nothing. It was a female dog.
That didn't even make sense.
And I know what you're thinking. Like, I could have fucked her best friend to get even with her, but believe me, the dog was the better choice. And recently, I asked my wife to get her belly button pierced. This way, I would have someplace to hang an air freshener.
Wow. Oh, he's
Hey,
getting
you get it?
moans.
Her cunt stinks.
How does he go home after this set?
Oh, he probably figured it wouldn't be played on the national radio show.
That's true.
You used to be safe, you know. Regular radio can't play this.
No.
Club Soda Kenny.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Kenny.
Holidays.
Hi, Kenny.
Hello, everybody.
We're in the middle of critiquing your set.
Well, I can't understand the unwarranted attention.
It sounds like you had a wild set down there.
Well, you know, it was the holiday season, so I thought I'd give everybody a treat.
Wow, you are pretty rank, pretty raw.
But, you know, overall it wasn't bad. Like, the life stuff went over pretty good. But once I started with the rape and the pedophile stuff, then it was downhill from there.
Yeah.
Well,
Surprising.
We got more of your stand-up, so you guys want to hear it? Or
Do I?
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, hold on there, Kenny.
I want this on CD.
Before my wife, I was engaged to a girl with a wooden leg, but I broke it off.
That's clean.
And you know what else is annoying? The only time my wife stops talking is when her mother starts. But I guess I really shouldn't complain about my
Wow.
wife. She really is the perfect woman. I mean, what other wife would lick your asshole while you fuck her mother?
Did you hear that guy just go, oh! He recoiled.
Yeah.
And they're all giving you a chance. They want to like you.
And it
I
was
like
fun-
how they
and
didn't give
enjoy
him
it.
anything on that first mother-in-law joke.
Right.
It was like from 1955
Yes.
honeymooners joke. Yeah, the mother-in-law.
Yeah.
The old battle axe came over last night.
This guy writes for Henny Youngman.
Yeah.
Next guy coming to the stage.
He sounds a little bit like Rupert Pumpkin in his.
Rupert Pumpkin.
Take my wife's cunt, please.
He's got that same delivery as Rupert.
Ma!
And I know I'm a bad husband because I cheat on my wife. Like one time I met this girl and she was so horny, all she wanted to do was fuck. And then I found out her nickname was Robo-Cunt. And then last night I met this Filipino girl, but by the end of the night she wasn't Filipino, she was full of penis. I filled her belly button up with so much cum that it sank. I turned her pussy into a Snickers bar. It was packed with penis.
Oh my God!
Oh, man, Kenny.
I got flop sweat.
I like how your set has a dynamic. It has its highs and its low point. Like you started out, people were not like laughing or applauding, but they were reacting. Right. Now you've reached that point in the dynamic where they're just not even acknowledging you're up there.
I got reaction. You know, people got to understand. Excuse me, I don't do this for a living. I just do it as a goof to entertain my friends.
And the audience isn't mic'd. Like, even on the big laughs, you can hear them in the background.
Yeah.
So there probably are some laughs that we're not hearing because the audience isn't mic'd.
All right.
There's like 100 people there.
Plus the guy, he's walking the line here. This is what happens.
Yeah.
When you take chances on
Kenny's
that.
working a little blue.
Yeah, you know, just a
Just
little
a
bit.
tad blue.
I would love to hear Club Soda Kenny do the Aristocrats joke.
This is PG-13.
His version of the Aristocrats joke.
I want to see Kenny go up and do these jokes clean. I want to see all the profanity removed.
Yeah.
All right.
That would be a very interesting set.
Let's get back to the set here.
One time I went out with this girl that worked at the International House of Pancakes, and when she got done with work, I hop on her ass. But I'm glad to see we got some good-looking chicks here tonight.
I hop?
You're a really hot chick.
Uh-oh.
You're so hot, I bet when you were born, you burnt your mother's pussy hairs coming out. And speaking of childbirth, does the clitoris act like a speed bump when the kid is born?
That was a segue.
And she's got big
All right.
kids, too, in case you
I have
didn't
a
see
question
them.
for
He
that.
got nothing on that one.
Well, it doesn't make sense. What, is she giving birth on her head? How does that
Yeah,
work?
why? Do you know the female anatomy,
Oh,
Kenny?
me?
Yeah, the clitoris doesn't. It's not in the place where a speed bump would be for a child coming out.
Yeah, the baby would bump the front of his forehead.
I don't know. It's like comedy.
Yeah, something like it, in that it is spoken.
Yes, there's a microphone
What
involved.
if you had her slide down the taint and fall into the asshole?
Like that.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Free.
Free advice.
Bring it up to the stage.
You can
He
use
wrote for
that.
Club Soda Kenny. Bill Burr, let's give him a big hand.
Let's continue here.
I like a chick that comes with standard airbags. You're really hot, too. You look like good eats. I bet you your cunt's so spreadable, it's incredible.
You know what also works, what he's doing here? Any slogan from commercials that are 25 or 30 years old. That's really going to get the crowd going. So spreadable, it's incredible. Isn't that some kind of craft product or peanut butter? What used that slogan, Club Soda?
Hey, nobody said I was like topical or current events. You know, I'm just
You're like Speedy Alka-Seltzer, lady.
Yeah, it's not nice to rape Mother Nature.
I can't believe I fucked the whole thing.
I'd like to have a cunt and a smile and keep me company.
I'm writing this all down. Hold on, I gotta write this down.
Holy shit. Oh, she's got ring around the asshole.
Time to make the goo.
See, that's the difference. You guys are funny.
I'm a rapist, he's a rapist, you're a rapist, we're all rapists. You like to be a rapist too. Oh, something from this decade at least.
I personally love the RoboCop joke.
Yeah, the RoboCop.
God, do I wish I could remember more Nick at Night commercials right now. That's all I'm thinking of.
All I have is you sank my battleship, and I don't know how to make it dirty.
How do you fit that in?
You sank my cunt. How's that? There you go.
You would say that.
It's all yours.
Take it.
That's a freebie. Enjoy.
Spreadable, it's incredible.
Sometimes you feel like a cunt. There we go. I knew there was one in there.
Yeah, good stuff, Kenny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, let's see
Now he's
what
gonna
happens
be,
next here.
Now he's going to be middling.
This one over here looks like my old girlfriend, Chlamydia. And she had a cunt like a catcher's mitt. One time when I was fingering her, she was complaining about my ring, and I said, honey, that's not my ring, that's my wristwatch.
All right, that's a good one.
All right, I'm giving him that one.
Do you know what makes me funny? Makes it funny is he said wristwatch.
Yeah.
Just your watch.
Wristwatch, as opposed to a pocket watch that I wear when the covered wagon comes up.
Honey, that's my timepiece.
Yeah.
I'm fucking her. I'm like, honey, that's my sundial. That's my Stonehenge.
This woman wanted to fuck. I didn't even have time to take off my spats.
That's joke. Jesus, Anthony.
I'm fingering her at the whites only water fountain.
Oh,
But Kenny's getting laughs, though. He is
Oh,
getting
he
laughs.
certainly is.
Yeah.
You know how many hickeys are under this ascot?
Hey, Tommy, can... Jimmy just did a spit take. Tom in Kentucky. Tom.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I got a Kenny joke for you.
Yeah.
Ho, 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 smelly pussy. What's it out?
I'm not going to pay a lot for that pussy.
Zombie, North Carolina.
Hey, he forgot the most important one. Where's the beef?
Yeah, but you got to put it in. Oh, forget
Where's
it.
the beef curtains?
There you go.
That's funny.
There you go. All right. Let's get back to Club Soda Kenny's stand-up.
And you know what else? She had stretch marks all over her stomach. But they used to come in handy because when I'd come on her belly, they act like sperm gutters.
Oh, they've grown.
And let me ask you,
Sperm gutters. I've never heard that.
if you come on a chick's belly and she rubs it in on her tits, does that make her marriage material?
Did you ever notice?
And you know what else I got to know? Is it polite to drop a load on a chick's leg while you eat her ass? Is that polite?
Important.
Because you know my motto, haste makes paste.
What?
A bird in the hand.
You're right, I'll
is
get to
worth
it, stupid.
two in your bush.
He's like an old-timey guy.
He's a Borscht Belt comic.
I like the way he gets louder as it comes, and then punchline. It just gets really loud at the punchline.
Don't be penny wise and cunt foolish.
Anthony in Jersey.
A penny saved is a pussy burned.
Anthony in Jersey.
Hey, honey, your cunt's like a Toyota. Oh, what a feeling.
Melt in your mouth, not in your cunt.
Oh, what are the commercials? Why can't I remember? What are you writing, Stan? All right.
A stitch in time will save you behind.
Brian in Ohio. Brian?
Yeah, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a uterus?
It goes downstairs. I eat cunt hairs.
While I make a slurpity sound.
My act is stinky. It's stinky.
Leave off the last S for syphilis. That's Chester's liver from Whackbag.
My wristwatch.
You
are. How old are you, Kenny?
Ancient commercial references.
That's because that's how old that joke is.
Who's got the best darn pussy in the whole wide world?
Let's go to Dr. D. Dr. D.
Speak softly and carry a big dick.
Florida. Sean, what's up?
Honey, you are finger fucking good.
Very good.
It plumps when you suck it. Kenny's cock.
Ben in Virginia. Ben.
I can't believe I ate the whole tank.
My pussy has a second name. It's M-E-Y-E-R.
Plop, plop, jizz, jizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Come on, people.
Tap, 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 tap.
Come on, 1972.
You remember?
You'll
Very
think
funny,
much-
Kenny.
It gets much worse.
Oh.
Yeah, we got the third part. This is this is where it turns ugly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, hold on, man. Todd has a question. Yes, Todd. Todd?
What would you do for a Klondike cunt?
I gave it to her 7 times up the ass. The uncolon.
Randy from Staten Island.
Yo, the best part of waking up is Folgers on your cunt.
You're a little dirty, Kenny.
A little dirty.
And a little old.
I hope you can write real fast because this is A material.
Yeah, it's all good stuff for you.
All good
I
stuff.
know. It's terrific.
This is going to be just as good as Dice's nursery rhymes. This is your thing now, Kenny.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You want to hear more of this?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's a couple more minutes.
Drink semen first.
Let's go to Mike on Long
Cunt
Island.
45 malt liquor.
Mike?
Yeah, what's up?
Please don't fuck the pussy.
Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, Sharman.
Crazy Kenny, his pussy's insane.
Mr. Nipple.
Stan gave me one. Lego my cunto.
That's funny. Why did you give me that one?
That was fantastic.
That certainly was.
Right in front of our eyes. That was fantastic.
Time to make the jism.
Now we're starting to bomb.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right, we'll go back to Kenny.
Now we know when it's time to go back.
There we go.
Time to go back to Kenny.
Kenny on stage.
You know, the other night, my dog kept me up. My dog was barking all night long until I threw a shoe at it. It was a hush puppy.
Oh. Yeah.
You know, I didn't always have a cool job like this. One time I worked at a hospital, but I got fired for throwing the colostomy bags around like water balloons. They didn't seem to mind when I was fucking the old people and the dead people, but the colostomy bags put them over the edge. And ladies, you know what the hardest thing about wearing a colostomy bag is?
Back me up.
Finding shoes to match. But even though I got fired from the hospital, I still became a gynecologist. But I got fired from that job, too, because I got caught eating on the job.
How many times did he say job?
Yeah, nobody can call me a quitter because I got fired from every job I ever had. And, you know, I usually don't tell this, but since...
Come on. That was like the clever. That was pretty... Kenny stuck in a clever one.
Clever one. He totally threw the crowd off.
I know. They were bracing themselves.
They're like, what? It's got to be something really heinous.
Yeah.
No? Oh.
Hey, Pat from Menaki wants in. Pat?
Hey, have Mikey eat her ass. He'll eat anything.
Adam in Texas. Adam?
Hey, have you fought the war lately?
All right, back to Kenny's stand-up here.
Be a quitter because I got fired from every job I ever had. And, you know, I usually don't tell this, but since it's the holidays and you're a nice crowd, one time I was a production assistant on a set of porno movies, and my job was to hold up the guy's ball sack up and out of the way so the camera could get a nice close-up shot of the dick fucking the pussy.
Way to word it.
But I got fired from that job also because I kept dropping the balls out of my mouth.
Can you pause? I want to congratulate you on the most horribly worded joke ever. It actually is not a bad joke, but he actually just tells it without joke form. He just talks it through. So I would go to the job and I would hold the balls up, but that wasn't part of... Jesus, Ken.
My job as a production assistant.
And he said up twice, is to hold them up out of the way, up in front of the camera.
Up in front of the camera.
He just sort of over-explained it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold the balls up so they could see the dick.
It was like you were applying for the job again. What I did was I held the balls up, so I'm good at that there then.
He was testifying.
Yeah.
Punchline.
Two Jews are meandering into a speakeasy that actually lost its liquor license, but then got it back recently. And through a string of legal actions, they wound up owning it, but then they were going to sell it.
So they're meandering.
Let's go to Matt in Jersey. Matt?
Early to bed, early to rise. Makes me want to come in your eyes.
Oh, my God. Let's go to Vegas. Clint?
It's rape and deep, and I helped.
Shake and bake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. Joe in
done with that one.
in the big city. Joe?
Pardon me, would you have any Jimmy to poop on?
That's actually not bad.
That's not really as bad as it came off. His delivery stunk.
Let's go back to the
I
stage.
can take out my bacon, stick it in your can.
We're going back to Kenny on stage.
So the other night I'm home watching TV, and I'm
Here it
watching
comes.
this movie that's got a brutal rape scene. And you know what I don't understand? Why is it every time after a chick gets raped, they always take a hot shower? What are they trying to do, wash away the memories? And is it still considered a date rape if you don't take them to a movie afterwards? And speaking of rape, you know what my fantasy is? To rape a bride. Right in a white dress and everything. I grab them around the throat with a knife. I drag them into a bathroom. I bend her over the sink. And like 10 minutes after she said, I do, she did.
Can I say, I am actually offended.
Yeah. Brutal. Kenny says, love to fuck that pussy. Wow.
I'm very proud of my closing joke, though.
Yeah, the closing joke will do it.
Yeah, we're getting towards the end.
Yeah, I know. It was fun, though. Let's go back to Kenny.
Fun while it lasted.
Well, it's
Well, since you like rape jokes so much, how about a few pedophile jokes? You know, when my son was a toddler, my wife asked me to give him a bath, so I decided to bathe with him. So while we were bathing, my son asked me, he goes, Daddy, how come your penis is different than mine? And I said, son, because you don't have a boner.
Listen to the silence.
Wow.
Listen to the silence.
The sounds of silence.
I do like that old commercial he used to do, though. Cunt. And boy, if that bombed, was Than going to get called out. But since it didn't, I wrote it.
Listen to the silence again.
And I said, son, because you don't have a boner. Because you know how you can make your dick look really big? You put it in a 5-year-old's hand. And of course, everybody knows what you do when you're done fucking a bald pussy. You put the diaper back on.
Don't
Yeah,
say and clapped.
One friend.
Now that I accomplished what I had to do with all the groans, I'll leave you with this. All right? You seem like a smart crowd.
Is it the slicked back?
What's the difference between a clever midget and a girl with a venereal disease? One's a cunning runt. Thank you. You've been a good crowd. Enjoy the holidays. Good night.
Do you know?
Club Soda Kenny, everybody. Show him some love.
Show him some
Show
love.
him some love.
Show him some love.
Show him some love.
Show him a rake over his head.
Why show him love? He wouldn't recognize it if it appeared. Jesus.
A little harsh there, Kenny.
Did you like my closing joke?
Yeah, I heard it on, when I was a kid, Shelley Sunstein used to tell this joke on WPLJ in the morning, and me and my friend would tell each other the joke. And that was one of the jokes that I heard when I was like 15 in high school on WPLJ, a cunning runt.
Really?
Yes.
So it brought back some fun memories for you, Jimmy.
Yes.
What you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, but couldn't say running cunt.
Oh, is that it?
Oh. I didn't know there was a reverse there. Okay, that makes sense.
Let's go to
Yeah,
Dan.
what's the difference between a clever midget and a girl with a venereal disease?
Wait.
What?
Oh, now I get it.
We get it. We get it.
A clever midget is a smart little fella?
Yeah, one's a cunning runt, the other one has a running cunt.
No, the other one is, not has.
Thank you,
right.
Captain Obvious. Dan in Vermont.
Yeah, dude, I'll bring the jack to see if I can hook him up to that radio.
Is he doing a bit? Dan. Dan.
He must have been hold for a while.
Yeah.
He's gone.
No, he's like trying to smash a radio live on the show or something. And it's failing miserably. Dan. Dan.
Did you have a good Christmas, dude?
Who is he talking to?
Dan, who are you talking to?
Oh, please kill yourself
I was
on
going
the
to
air.
say, you're going to hear a gunshot in a second.
That would rock.
Dan? Boom.
This is not Dan-tastic. We won't be ignored, Dan.
Camera with this printer, dude, it's actually pretty cool, man. You can, like, take a picture, dude, and then fucking just print the picture out in, like, 2 seconds.
What a dope.
He has no idea he's on, or is this a bit?
No, it's not a bit. It's too awful to be a bit, even from a bad listener.
Dan, last chance.
Yeah, you don't even need a computer, dude. You just plug this cord from the camera to the printer and take a picture, like...
This is like behind-the-scene Photoshop.
Yeah.
All right. Kenny, anything else you want to say?
I want to wish all the people a Happy New Year.
All right. You want to
Peace,
say goodbye
love.
to Canada, or should we do that? Yeah. Just a little country.
What happened? They're not going with the program?
They are.
Would you like to say goodbye to Canada, or should we do it?
Up till your act, I think we were fine.
I think we were just fine. All right, Ken.
What? You can't blame me for their country. All right, goodbye, thank you, and I'll talk to you about our New Year's plans in Philly at the Tower Theater.
With Jim Norton. Yes, we're all going down there. So, all right, Kenny.
Make sure everybody gets their tickets. All right, thanks, fellas.
Bye, Dal.
Have a nice day anyway.
All right.
All right, bye.
90% of that was a really good bit.
Man, he is just. That is beyond anything.
They were enjoying him up to that point. They were actually enjoying him, and then he was like, they're like,
Yeah.
I think when he did his so-called rape joke, when he just described a rape,
Yeah,
rather than having like some sort of punchline.
any kind of punchline or humor to it or irony or anything, but just a description of a horror.
Rape's a tough one to sell in comedy, but it can be if you do it right, if you sell it right, if the joke is good. But like when you just describe it and then go at the end.
Yeah, that's not quite it. What a twisted.
Your tag is, so that's what I do.
Yeah,
Right. That's really good.
Twisted fuck he is.